Okay. So they told me to come up here and stall. No, I'm just kidding. I'm here today because of a lot of hard work by a lot of incredible people. Many of them are here in the audience, and I just want to say thank you to all of them for making the depths possible. So thank you all so much for coming out. We still have a couple minutes before it starts, and I hope you enjoy the depths.
What's good, everybody? It's Abwon, and this is Before You Watch, spoiler-free reviews. And before I get into it, I know what you guys are thinking. Ain't that homeboy from Film Valor? Jameson Ocasio. Yes, it's him. It's him from Film Valor. His other crew members were there as well. Partners in crime, Adam and Brojo, things like that. They were there. He had a red carpet event for his feature film, The Depths, which I'm reviewing right now, obviously. I was in attendance. Like, you know, it wouldn't be a proper review. It wouldn't be a proper red carpet event if I wasn't there. Spawn X1 was in attendance as well. L2 from my JLA Top 5 videos was there. And a couple other people were there as well. But if I don't know them and they're not in my circle, I'm not really worried about them. But anyway, excuse me. You guys need to get very familiar with the name Jameson Ocasio, the name Film Valor, and the name The Depths. Get familiar with those three. You're going to see them a lot. I would not be surprised if this is like the next big film to blow up out of nowhere that people saw, but the majority didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those that like, oh, it came out of nowhere, and then some people are like, oh, wait, no, it didn't. I saw this like 2 years ago. I would not be surprised if this is the film, the next one to do that. If there's one thing about Film Valor I can definitely say is this. Well, for one, all of the feature films from Film Valor are very diverse in terms of casting. It's not just always like a white protagonist and you know, a white female or whatever it may have you. There's always there's always diversity in their films. And the film scores, the background music, the soundtrack, whatever you want to call it, the audio is always good. Every short that they have, and including The Depths, and the audio is always good. The theme song in The Depths, I guess you want to call it, you'll catch yourself humming it way after you watch the movie. This is my second time watching it. And this time I noticed a lot more nuances and subtleties within the film that will actually show you where the film is going. I guess other people didn't pick up on it, but like early in the movie, I was like, oh snap, if people paid attention to this scene, they would know what's going to happen at the end. The film score is good. There's not that much audio in the background, but the audio that they do have is good. It works very well. Patch Dara, the main, well, I mean, I guess you could say him, you know what? Him and Michael Rispoli, I don't really know who you can say who the main star is, because they both have like, even the female too, even though the female is more of like a supporting role, but still, they all have like their own role where it's like, could he be the main character? I mean, I guess you could say Patch is, but Michael Rispoli is right up there as well too. Just to give you guys a little brief background on this movie, it's two guys. They're film writers, they're screenwriters. They pitch a script to this, you know, big shot Hollywood exec. He rejects them, and you know, their relationship is kind of shaky, and just things go on from there. All types of things go on from there. There's a lot of drug use. I guess you could say there's some violence, but it's not like over the top violence, but there's some violence. There's vulgarity, but not, I don't think there's too much. I don't know. I'm just so used to hearing people curse. It's like when I hear people cursing, I don't really look at it like, oh my God, like he's so obscene. But there is vulgarity. Is there nudity though? There's a couple sex scenes. I'm not sure if there's any nudity though. But if there is, are we complaining? Because I'm not. Unless it's male nudity, then nah, chill. Like, I ain't having it. Nah, chill, I ain't having it. But it's a gritty movie. It's a gritty movie. It has its main plot, like I just told you, but there are so many subplots that go along with it, like drug use, betrayal, love, I guess you could call that, lust as well, greed, you know what I'm saying, friendships, relationships in general, business relationships, deception, all of that. It has so many, there's so much stuff going on with this film that works, and along with the main story. There is a twist at the end. I don't know if Jameson's trying to go through the whole M. Night Shyamalan route as far as the twist endings. If he does, that'll be dope, because everybody loves a twist ending. This one has a twist ending, and if you pay attention to the film, there are some nuances and subtleties in the beginning and all throughout the film, actually, that will tell you what's going to happen at the end, really. Like, when I watched it the second time, I was like, wow, like, if I really would have just paid attention to this part, I would have known this was going to happen. But it is what it is. When it did happen, you know, the twist is good, but it's not too over the top where you're sitting here like scratching your head like, what in the hell, like what just happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good twist, and it definitely brings closure to the film. If the acting wasn't so good in this movie, it would not be as good as it is, because the acting is really top notch. You know what I'm saying? Proving that you don't need a huge, humongous budget from a Hollywood studio to put together a quality film. That's another reason why I like this movie. Patch and Michael Rispoli have excellent chemistry on the screen. Like, you can tell these dudes actually like have conversations with each other, because, you know, you can tell when two people like really don't talk to each other, like I'm just working with him because I have to. But those two have excellent chemistry. Everybody in this movie has excellent chemistry. There's a gentleman in this film, a colored gentleman. He's in a new show called Shades of Blue, I think it is. I heard it's a good show. I haven't seen it though. But the scene with him is really good too. You can tell the chemistry. There's chemistry there with him and Patch as well. Like, everything works really well together. The story progresses really nice. It's like almost seamless. Like, a scene happens, a scene just transitions to another scene, to another scene, to another scene, and you're not like backtracking. You know how sometimes like movies like The Expendables or like Transformers, like scenes will happen and then you'll be sitting there trying to figure out like, what the hell? Like, what happened 45 minutes ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to retrace your steps, and then when you finally get caught up, you're just confused as to what's going on. This isn't that. This isn't that. Everything works well. The movie's, I think, only like an hour and 40 minutes, which is good, because, you know, people got ADD out here, and if they're not like seeing commercials on TNT and CBS all the time about this movie, they really don't want to watch it. It's the same thing with music. Like, if they don't hear you on the radio, they don't want to listen to you. So it's good that it's only like an hour and 45 minutes, so it's dope. Definitely check this movie out. I mean, honestly, this movie is just, you're going to hear way more about this movie in the future. Like, don't forget, you heard the review here first. You know what I'm saying? And I've had Spawn X1. I've had Film Valor on my channel plenty of times. The Rogue One review. I did one with Jameson for Sully, the Sully versus Flight one. So it's only natural that I would do this one for them. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. You know, check them out. Check out Film Valor. You know, this is the best movie that you've never seen. You're gonna hear a lot more about it. Like I said before, check out Film Valor, man. Check them out. Subscribe to them if you're into films. If you want to get into films, things like that. Like, the channel is really educational and it's really entertaining. So check them out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to me, subscribe to them. You know what I'm saying? I know them personally, like in real life, not just YouTube life. So if we want to work together, it's nothing for me to send somebody a text message if you want to do something. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll be working together more in the future. I can't wait to see where this movie goes. And support quality filmmaking, man. Stop spending your hard-earned money on movies that get like 35 sequels and like 15 remakes. Fast and Furious, Transformers. Yeah, stop spending your money on movies like that. Like, we've seen all of them. We know what's gonna happen. Like, just cut it out. Support quality filmmaking. I know you guys are out here like, I don't know. I don't know any of these actors. Come on, cut it out. Y'all know all of these actors in these big budget movies y'all spending money on, and those movies are garbage, and you know damn well, like, who watched The Last Witch Hunter? Like, y'all know that movie sucked. Only reason y'all watch it is because of Vin Diesel. Like, cut it out, yo. Like, watch quality filmmaking, yo. Stop the bullshit. Support quality filmmaking. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough of my rant. I got the live leak section coming for you right now where you can see real life audience reactions during the film, and no afterthought section for you guys this time, but I will have one for Guardians of the Galaxy next week. And make sure you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, y'all. Peace!
None of us ever start out good or bad. We all begin somewhere in between the shadows and the light. At the end of the day, can you really blame a man for falling completely into darkness if he was already halfway there?